What is up, everyone? Renfell here. We are about to do a first impressions video for a game called The Bookwalker. I saw this the other day when I was scrolling through Game Pass games on my Xbox Series X, and I said, you know, this looks kind of quirky and interesting. The character has like a book for a head. He's got some writing on it, and in the trailer, it shows a kind of, I don't know. It showed a lot of different things actually. I'm not quite sure what this game is. I think, from what I surmised, is that you're like able to jump into books and actually like go into those worlds. So I kind of remember there was a movie that came out, I don't know, 15 years ago or so with Brendan Fraser called Inkheart. I think that was based on a book that had something to do with the written word. I can't remember exactly how it worked, but it sounds like a really interesting premise. The trailer looked kind of fun, so I decided I would download this and give it a shot. So this is me doing just that. Now, if you've never watched one of my first impressions videos before, I don't do a clean edit, like a 10-minute, 15-minute long clean edit. Instead, what I do is I actually walk you guys through as I play the intro or the prologue. These end up usually being around 45 minutes long, so I just take you through my first impressions, everything along the way, sort of react. I mean, I'm reacting live, even though I'm not necessarily streaming this. These come out as premieres later on YouTube, but I'm playing it live, reacting live, so we go from there. Without further ado, if you like what you see here today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Keeps me on the air full time with the support of our members, the channel members here, 3 different tiers. We'll be giving them a shout out here a bit in the video. Also, anybody who does super chats and super thanks on videos, thanks so much. Don't forget the Discord. Let's get going, everybody. New game. Let's go to options first. I think I may want to turn look sensitivity up once we get in game. I'll take a look at then. Then let's just go to new game. Okay, that sounded weird. Eviction notice. Okay, so they don't have real voiceovers? They just... Okay, that's definitely interesting. It's just like mumbling. Okay. So I've been evicted. Sounds like old man Henry's in the shower right now. Kitchen's still a work in progress. It's been months. You expecting anyone, honey? No, Mother. Could it be the mailman? This early? Go see who it is. There's a man here, Mother. Is the door locked? I don't... It's our neighbor. Henry? No, Mother, the writer, remember. Don't open the door. He has no business coming around here. What if he needs help? Is he injured? I don't think so. He can take care of himself. Oh, so they're gonna tell me to get bent too. So it's some interesting, you know, they've got sound effects going on. So they're telling a story with sound effects and dialogue. So it's an interesting way of doing things. The murmuring took me by surprise there at the beginning. I was like, what's going on? Is my sound messed up? But I'm assuming that's just the way they chose to do it. So kind of think of it like the Charlie Brown stuff years ago. What's this? There's a card? Mr. Etienne Cuist, this is a reminder that you may begin working off your sentence at any time by registering with any licensed publishing agency. In the event you work off the full sentence, you will be released from the preventative measure in the form of shackles that impose writer's block on you. Any other attempts to remove the shackles other than those provided for by law will be considered a violation of your sentence and will entail consequences. Your sentence will be re-examined with aggravating circumstances. That's the City Writers Police Department. Okay, so I'm in trouble for something. And can't get in. I can get in. Okay, but I'm being evicted, so... Can I close it behind me? Can I take the card? Nope. Shit, the phone's ringing. They're gonna want me to ignore everything and go grab the phone. Just as expected, they confiscated everything. Hello? Silence.
Is this Etienne?
Yes.
Vince asked me to get in touch with you. It's about your arrest. We usually offer a small loan to writers who have their licenses revoked, with interest. Once you get back on your feet, you can...
No, that's not what I was trying to find you. Silence. I want to know... I've heard you can break writers' shackles. Is that true?
Breaking writers' shackles varies in one of the most highly punishable crimes under writers' law.
Let's say that we can break them.
Our price varies based on how complex they are.
Alright, are yours the standard 2-year kind? No, my shackles are on for 30 years. Jesus, what did I do? What did I do? Alright, 30 years. They cough. Noise through the phone. Damn, I spilled... Hey, get this out of here. My god, 30 years. I think we can figure something out, but the price will be, let's say, 6 jobs. I was told 1. Vince said it'd be a one-time thing. Vince should have warned me that he was sending me a dangerous criminal. He's not done this kind of work before. Do you know what to do? Yes. Good, your first job is waiting at the door. What the hell? There's already somebody at my front door? Haven't even had a chance to search my apartment yet. Wow, mysterious suitcase. Drag it inside. Put this on the desk. Is that a window to the outside? That's kind of cool. What do we have here? Number 3125. I have to steal a potion of immortality? Okay. Hang on, let me read the stuff, bro. A strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate the book A Drop of Infinity by Jonathan Bowers and extract an item, a bottle of the magical potion of immortality. The commissioner agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. So we're getting right here our first inkling of what this story is going to be about. I'm going to take a drink of my coffee here and reread this to myself here. So apparently my talent is to infiltrate a book. So I can actually go into the book and they're going to have me extract an item. That's magic, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so that's the book. The author of this book. An excerpt from book review. I like that the narration was from the point of view of the book's supposed villain, but the characters fighting against him just aren't interesting enough in comparison. I also enjoyed the ending, sappy as it was. What is this? This is where the stolen item goes. So that's where I put the item when I'm done with it? Okay. Well, before we do that, let's take a look around the apartment, make sure I didn't miss anything. It's early to go to bed. I have work to do. Alright. So it's not... It's a weird control thing because it's not like it's not smooth like an FPS. So it's a little chunky. Independent bookstore, letter by letter, has announced that it is pulling all of Etienne Quist's works from sale. The store's owner, Ryman Fuqua, sorry. Unfortunately, Mr. Quist's writing license has been revoked. We sincerely apologize to his fans as Mr. Quist's books conjured a certain popularity. I do hope that Mr. Quist can solve the problems he is facing and that we will have his books back on the store shelves as soon as possible. So I used to be... I have to pay for water. I can't get into the bathroom. Alright, well, I guess we can probably go ahead and dive into this book. Is there a save feature? I'm going to turn this up just for sheer curiosity. Hang on. I want to see if this fixes that yankiness in the camera. Oh, it totally does, everybody. Look at that. Okay, now it's like a, you know, that might be disorienting for some people. I think they have it on slow because I think maybe the people who play this game are going to be more interested in like the slow movement style of like a narrative adventure. I play a lot of FPSs, so I'm happy to have this cranked up because that weird choppiness was getting to me. All right. I may have to turn it back down if we're interacting with a lot of objects. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that is dope. So, wow, we've switched point of view. I now have an avatar for my character, which is that bookhead. So cool. So is this what he looks like in the book adventures, but in the real world he's human, perhaps? I don't know. This is really cool looking. The music's kind of ethereal as well. Oof, crunch. Damn it. Landing on a solid stone floor makes you bad knee twist awkwardly. Leave your knee as it is or use ink to heal yourself. That sounds cool. Use ink to heal myself. Reach down and touch your bad knee. You start visualizing the ink flowing into the injured joint and healing it. Ow. A sudden icy cold feeling seizes your wrists. I forgot about these stupid shackles. You examine the metal bracelets around your wrists and the writing etched on their surface. Now I'm just as powerless as a plain old character. You are unable to heal your knee, so leave it as it is. I'll just walk it off. Or will you? Force your knee back into place. You take a deep breath. Ugh. Oh, -1 hit point. The crunchy sound has stopped. So it worked, but I lost a hit point. I need to find the potion of immortality and take it out of here. That's a very interesting transition to go from that first person point of view. This is a lot like the old point and click games, guys, like the King's Quest for Glory. So obviously, since Joey and I have been working on our own point and click for the last couple of years, this feels very familiar. Although we don't have any first person stuff in ours, it's all third person like this right here. Really cool stuff, guys. I'm loving what I see so far. All right, so there's some mushrooms. Take them all. There's a protruding stone. Ooh, a note. An old note. If you're lucky, they might test a potion of immortality on you. What is there to think about? Just say yes. Okay, small barrel. Crowbar parts. Take all. Old barrel. Anything else? Kick the barrel. You get ready to kick. Broken barrel. Take all. Steel helmet. Take all. Whoa, 2 heads. It does have 2 heads. That's creepy. What kind of jail is this? Skeleton. Nothing left but bones. No potions. Alright, it says Y. Inspect and use found items in your inventory. Okay, quest items. Apple. Restore 1 hit point. Let's please eat an apple. Wait their transformation on a workbench. A heavy helmet, spike dance, smooth and foul smelling. Trash, a waste of letters. Mushrooms, they don't look edible. There's absolutely no reason to risk it. Okay. Door to the hallway. It's locked. A lockpick sure would come in handy. Pretty sure I had a lockpick or something I could use at one at least. I need to go back to reality and check my room. It was right next to the suitcase, guys, or it was right next to that briefcase. Remember, I looked at it on the table and tried to pick it up, and it didn't give me an icon. I bet that's where it is. RT, hold to return to real world. Oh, I love the way it like zooms out as it takes you back, so you're like getting pulled out of the dream. Right there, that's got to be it right there, right? No? All right. Oh, he has a literal lockpick kit. Okay. So already we're learning that we're going to be traversing, I'm assuming, throughout the missions, back and forth in between the real world and the book world. That's interesting. So back in we go. Do we get the same transition? We do. So it's a zoom in and then a pull out. That's cool. Lockpick. Use a lockpick. You slowly test all the pins in the lock with your lockpick until you finally hear a click. What the? He's dead. Your gaze travels up to the wound on the walker's forehead. Oh, so it's another walker like me. That's why his head looks like a book. That looks like a bullet hole. The capsule around the dead man's neck starts vibrating and you hear a soft voice coming from inside it. Nice one, Sherlock. Examine the capsule. Looks like a cage with a little door. It's too dark for you to see what's inside. Who are you? Sorry for interrupting you. You were saying something about my partner here. Go ahead, continue. He's your partner? We were on our first job, but it obviously didn't end well. I'm sorry, hang on. Who are you? A character? I think so, sir. But you're aware that you're a character. Of course. What do you mean, of course? It doesn't work like that. You try and use the light to illuminate the contents of the cage, but all you see inside is a scrap of paper. So here's the one thing I will say. Purely from a narrative point of view, they do need to have some sort of separation between who's talking, because there's a lot of text that's conversation text, and then there's description text in between, and there's really no differentiating factors between the two as far as I can see. So it would be cool if they used like quotation marks and or colors and or other things to to dictate who's talking and so on and so forth. So like there's no quotation marks here, right? So we have no idea that, we're assuming. I mean, I suppose they're giving us the icon of the character. So maybe my complaint isn't actually a complaint. I need to take that back now, because I just didn't realize the visual representation that was going on until just now, because I was paying attention to the text and not the graphics. So the picture is representing who's talking. Okay. Past partners. How many have you had? You turn the capsule over to look at the base, but all you find are half-legible inscriptions. Not that many. My first partner sold me to my second partner after an unfortunate incident, until I ended up with a partner who died. Yeah. Fortunately, a new partner found me and we started working together. Wait, are you calling me your third partner? That's correct. We're partners now, sir. You look at the walker's body again. Take your new partner along with you. Hell yeah. What's up, Frodo? One of my cats just came home. It's like I'm recording this episode at like 4:30 in the morning. And he wandered in. He's like, dude, your office door's open. What's going on? Wonderful. I'm back in business. RB. Oh, we can zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we came out of that door. There's a sign. Name, George Hamsterfell. Quotient tested, Eater 12. Resulted mutation that allowed the subject to consume almost all known materials. Client was anonymous for personal use. The production value was 1 unit. Brian Little, potion tested, Gigantus 1. Proportional growth, the kingdom of Surator for military use, production value. Mass production, 120 potions every 6 months. There's a key on the floor. Pick that up. Touch the key with... Oh, it's lying in the middle grate, surrounded by clouds of Syrian steam. Touch the key with one finger. The key burns your finger back and yank your hand back. The motion jostles the key. The key falls down through the grate. A faint click echoes from down below. Why did you do that? How was I supposed to know that it would be that hot? You could have asked me. I already read this book cover to cover. Several times. What do you mean you read it? You can see the text of your own book. This isn't my book. Okay, so this means you know everything about this place. I can find anything you need to know in the text, and I can also warn you of any traps or dangers. You turn and look at the dead walker. If that danger is described in the book? Okay, so you know where to find the potion of immortality I'm looking for. Yes, it's in the alchemist's pocket. And where's the alchemist? You rub your burned finger. In his laboratory to the south. Great, so we can forget about that key. I'll go straight to the alchemist. No need to waste time. Alright. Oh, I could use the door. Hang on. Can I open the door? Ah, you may drag some objects around. Well, that's the Gigantus. Oh, so I just got the move icon. That's interesting. Take all. Okay, there we go. Hang on. I need to target the... There's definitely some wonkiness going on right now with the controller. There we go. Damn, he's big. His name was Brian. Did you know him? No, but you can read about him on the side of the hallway. Which I already did. Papers... Well, I want to know how to unselect this because it's kind of annoying. Okay, so every time I move right here, it forces me into an interaction with those. So let's go ahead and move that back one more time. Except my character's standing in the way now. I wish I knew how to, like... There we go. That was a little wonky, the controls right in that section. Come on now, turn towards the door. Jail cell. Crowbar parts. Chain leads down somewhere. You could use something heavy as a counterweight. Use the prisoner's helmet. Crate on a chain. I will take that, please. The bed and mattress have been chewed straight through. Oh, he's been chained to the floor. Clearly didn't want him running off. You're standing in front of a cracked brick wall. Put your ear to the wall. Dead silence, but something tickles your ear. You feel the slightest hint of an air current. This is a sledgehammer job. Kick the wall. Alright. Shifter for bricks. Yeah. A sledgehammer job. I agree, but there's no mention of one in this book. Are you sure? I've read it 5 times already. I'll go back to reality and find one. Oh, you know somebody outside of the book who has a sledgehammer. I can ask my neighbors. My last partner was always complaining that he was all alone in the real world, that no one cared about him, and it was pointless to go there for help. That's kind of sad. Anyways, I'll be back soon. With a sledgehammer, I hope. So, yeah. So there's definitely jumping in and out to this game, which is a very interesting side component. To go from the first person to third person point of view. So it said ask the neighbors, I think is what it said. Oh wait, no, that was not my neighbor. It sounds like they're vacuuming. They're not listening to. Do I need to go downstairs to a different neighbor? Are you home? Knock again. Who's that knocking? It's your neighbor. I need your help. I'm no idiot. Get out of here before I call the police. I just wanted to ask you, do you happen to have a sledgehammer? Sledgehammer? Yeah, there's this stubborn nail. It's a really big nail. It's a really big nail. Seen it for a few hours. I promise I'll bring it back safe and sound. That's an interesting way to avoid having to show avatars in first person. Right? Like they just pan the camera down so that you see the object. But not the, they don't have to do an avatar for an NPC. Back in we go. Knock down the wall with a hammer. The hammer slips out of your hand a little and your blow just glances off the wall. You sense a stare from the capsule. Alright. Alchemy ingredient. Oh, something else there. Burnt papers. Alright, I think that's it here. South ladder down, or just go south door? That's to go get the key, I would imagine. Yep. Workbench. I can make tools here. But how do I get the tool? Commercial time, everyone. Huge shout out to the Guild Champions, who are our highest tiered membership here on YouTube. We've got Bubbleonia, Ancient Entity, Crazy's Relative, Remy D. Thanks so much for your support here on the channel. And of course, to all of our members who help keep me full time here on YouTube. Thanks so much for your support, for being here, for checking in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, super chat any live streams or premieres you see, super thanks any video uploads you see. Don't forget YouTube Shorts in that category as well. And hopefully, we'll see you in the next live stream. Don't forget the Discord. Links are down below. Let's get back to the video. No, hang on. Not what I wanted to do. I don't want to come in here quite yet. I didn't realize that was a door. I thought it was like a window. Urn of ashes. There's a note.
Greg, it seems the alchemist has sped up work on his potion. Corpses are hitting the floor one after another. I'll stay for the night shift tonight. He promised to pay double. Flying in a grate, taking should be no problem at all. I do need it. My burned finger. If there was only someone who could tell you if the key had cooled down yet. It must have cooled off by now. There's no way of it held in heat this long. Grab the key. It's cool to the touch, just a little damp from the steam. Ha 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 ha. A wild howling echoes from the depths of the jail. Your hand shakes and the key, as though waiting for the opportunity, falls out of your grasp and down through the grate. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, it's better I don't know who that was. No. Hang on, let's go back in. There's definitely some jankiness with the controller here, because it's not always recognizing my commands. Now, it may be because I'm streaming to my PC via remote play for I don't use a capture card. So I've seen games in the past, like Path of Exile has some wonkiness with the controls when you do it. So that might just be that. So I'm not going to contribute that to anything just yet. There's a hatch. What's this? Rusty pipes. Down to the boiler room. Well, I know the pipe, the key fell down. Where am I supposed to get a crowbar? Yeah. Well, I have a... Can I pick the lock? Come on. Open it with my bare hands. Open with a lockpick? Lockpick snacks in half. Okay. It's bad when you break a lockpick, everybody. Hey, come on now. Man, they really want you to be at a specific angle. I want to craft something. I want to make a crowbar. I don't have any tools. I can make a bottle of ink. Apparently I need some tools before I can use that workbench, or at least I need tools to make a crowbar. So I'm going to have to find those somewhere. That sound effect is really funky. I guess go up here. Pieces of metal, stale bread. Watch out! Huh? Did you hear that? What are you talking about? Uh-oh. Is there combat? Holy shit, there's combat. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, this game has so many layers going on. That's so cool. Alright, so we got a turn-based combat system. I could choose to slash it, drain it, or stun it. And it
takes ink to do these things. And up at the top I have an ink bottle, I have potions, and I have bread, which heal me. Alright, stun. All enemies do 1 damage to all, costs 30 ink. 1 damage. I'll do this one, the slash. Yep. You can see the enemy's next move above it. Enemies will act after your turn is over. Interesting music, too. You try to bear calm. I've already seen so many spiders. There's a giant spider here who is not in the text. So that's an ink eater. They exist outside the plot. The older the book, the more likely you are to stumble upon them. Why do they look like spiders? Apparently in general, they may look like anything. Even like people? Yes. Let's not think about that. Hope there are no more of them in this book. Pile of ashes. Hang on. Dude, stop. There we go. That's back to the cell block. That's the main entrance. Ruh-roh. What the? I told you about the big twist in this book, right? Hold on, where's the alchemist? Is that him in the chair? No, the alchemist went upstairs while you're busy digging around. Fantastic. So all of his test subjects are dying. A gun case that's missing a gun. I can hear you walking around. Is it you again, you jerk? I'm not drinking any more of your crap. Remove the bag. He'll get over it. You slowly unwind the rope to pull the sack off the prisoner's head. Just don't panic. Oh my god, what the hell are you? I warned you. Calm down. I'm human. Like you. Well, almost. Are you an alien? No, I'm a rider, but that's not important right now. Don't distract me. Why is your t-shirt full of holes? That asshole shot me. The alchemist? Yeah. He was going on and on about all this weird stuff. He talked like he was from the Dark Ages or something. I couldn't understand most of what he said. So what did he do to you? He gave me some nasty drink. It tastes like... Ever tried Orange Bowl? It's a registered trademark. It tasted a lot like that. What's that product placement just now? Did they get paid to put that in the book? Come on, focus. Forced the potion down my throat, then he shot me. He's still alive somehow. Division t-shirt full of bullet holes. They tested the potion of immortality on him. Let's try and free him. Oh, I don't have my lockpick. Huh. The alchemist. No. Said he was a scientist. That's all I remember. Alright, leave without saying anything. Come on now. Tools. I'll take all, please. Not any of these tables, but I do have what I can. I do have what I need to make the potion crowbar. What's up, Leia? How are you doing? We got a kitty cat just came in meowing at me. Well, what's up, Mama? Come on now. There is definitely some jankiness with the controls. Alright, let's make this crowbar. Crowbar obtained. So I'm guessing these are just one-use items because the lockpick, once it broke, I don't have it anymore. Open it with crowbar. Oh, just got an achievement. Use 5 items in dialogue. Skeleton, take the piece of metal. It's a furnace, something in the furnace. It's that stupid key. No, it's a crystal. Use the crowbar. Can I try using ink? Oh man. So I was able to do this before the shackles blocked me, so I can use ink to do magical feats. I decided to call you Roderick. You said you didn't remember your name. I never said that. What's your name? Definitely had the letter H in it. Hugh? You're Roderick now. There's the key. It's no great for it to fall through, but something feels off. Pick up the key. So this is for the main door. Okay, so I'm assuming... Uh-oh. What the? It's real, but no spoilers. Bucket of ashes. Oh. There's a ring. Bullet casings. Whatever's ahead is not pleasant. If you have anything to heal yourself, do it now. I do. I saw someone in the crematorium last night. How do I use apples? Oh, I guess I'm at full health. I don't need to worry about it. All stored jewels shall be given to Victoria of Brahman. Wait, there's the name of the alchemy master too. Alchemy Master Alexander of Mytia. Alright, so it's a fairly simple type of turn-based combat. Pile of ashes. Anything else important down here? Doesn't really look like a chest. Hold up. Oh! Did I get everything from the chest? Ornate chest. Open it up, but you can't lift it. Use the crowbar. I don't have a key or a lockpick, so... Alright, main door. Take out the key you found. And we are now in the storage room. Supplies and ingredients. Human skeleton, no head. Barrel, oak and wine. Take all. Use a sledgehammer. Can't read that one's description. Alexander Mintia, the royal alchemist, has committed a brazen crime. Brutal push for the king that he promised to grant mortality, but it was in fact poison. Advisor of the late King Esmond III, blocked staircase. What's in here? Assembly area, what does that even mean? Oh! Once again, we're getting the weird lights. So we start in one room, but then we kind of get transported to another. Take all the money comes in. Go to Rosatown, buy the finest carpet set into Victoria. Well, I'll tell you what, everybody. I'm 50 minutes in, and this looks like we're nowhere near close to completing this. So this might not have a proper tutorial or intro, and it might just be something that just, you know, you just jump in and start playing. Let's talk about this. Let me get out to the main menu, and we will discuss for a few minutes my initial first impressions of the Bookwalker that I'm playing on my Xbox Series X through Game Pass, not games, Game Pass. I like it. Like, it feels like a little indie gem that I've discovered. The art style is really unique. It's blending elements of first-person gameplay and third-person point-and-click. I need to do some further testing, just playing it straight up on the Xbox without doing any of the remote streaming, to see if the controller jankiness is just the streaming component, or if that's something from in the game. So I can't comment on that. I'm not going to let that mar my impression of this. The graphics are quirky. They're interesting. It's a unique art style. More than anything else, though, as an author myself, as someone who has a love for the fantastical, this story is super cool. Like, the idea of a guy who's a human who can jump into these books, and he becomes this right here, a walker, and there are other book walkers. He finds one of them shot in the hallway. There's things in this book that aren't supposed to be in the book. He's been hired to go into the book and get an item and bring it out, so apparently that's his job. He was also a writer in the real world, but he's been blocked from doing that. Shackles on his wrist, which block him from using the full potential of his powers, which require ink. Ink allows him to apparently heal himself and alter reality a little bit, like bending those bars. It's got some, simplified, turn-based combat. What's not to like? I think there's a lot of stuff going on here. My initial first impression is just, like, honestly, I try not to give reviews in my first impressions, but definitely going to be playing more of this. Really, really, really enjoyed it so far. Love to hear your thoughts if you've played this game before. Drop them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, everybody. And as always, support if you can with Super Chats, memberships, Super Thanks, beyond. We'll see you in Discord or the next video or the next live stream, everybody. Until then, stay safe and happy gaming.